grade 2s. Today we're going to review place value. Place value is when we look at the tens and the ones that make up a number. Tens can be represented using a 10 rod, and ones can be represented using individual blocks. If you stack 10 ones together, you get a 10 rod. When we have our tens and ones, we put our tens number in the tens column and our ones number in the ones column. So for instance, we have 1 10 and 1 1. That means we have 11 blocks altogether. If we have 2 10s, we would put that in the tens column, and 4 ones would go in the ones column to give us the number 24. If we had 4 10s, we would put the number 4 in the tens column and 8 ones in the ones column. That gives us the number 48. So how do we go the other way then? If I give you the number 48, how do I know how many tens there are? I look in the tens column to see what number is there. So how many tens are in the number 48? 4. How many tens are in the number 56? I look in the tens column for the number 5. How many tens are in the number 82? Look in the tens column, 8. And how many tens are in the number 73? 7. So what if I asked you how many ones there were? Where would you look for that answer? In the ones column. There are 3 ones in the number 73. How many ones are in the number 62? Look in the ones column, and you'll see 2. How many ones are in the number 19? 9. And how many ones are in the number 45? Look in the ones column and find that 5. Now, here's a trickier piece to this. If I asked you what the value of a number is, what I'm asking you is how much is that number worth? So for the value of 4, it's not worth 4 because it's 4 tens. So the value of the 4 is actually 40. That number 4 is worth 40. If you were to draw it out as blocks, you would need 40 blocks to represent that number. So what would the value then be of the number 8 in the number 86? Well, the number 8 is in the tens column. So that means I have 8 tens, and 8 tens is 80. So the value of the 8 is actually 80. What about the value of the 3 in the number 34? Well, the 3 is in the tens column again. So that means I have 3 tens, and 3 tens is equal to 30. So what's the value of the 4 in the number 34? Well, the 4 is in the ones column, which means I have 4 ones. That's still just the number 4. So what's the value of the 6 in the number 76? Well, the 6 is in the ones column, so that means I have 6 ones, which is still just 6.